Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm about to dive into the second episode of Steins Gate. This episode is entitled Time Travel Paranoia. So Turning Point, episode 1, we just went through and I'm highly confused. I'll be the first one to admit it. I don't know what's going on. I'm assuming that everyone who watched this series that first time would be feeling the same way as me. So we met the main character of Rintaro, who seems to be like a mad scientist kind of guy. He went to a lecture about time travel, found a dead girl, came out of the building, there was some kind of disruption, everyone vanished, and then he was back again. There was a satellite crashed in the building. He went back to the lab, and then he discovered that the email that he sent to his friend at that point actually got delivered a week ago, and then we ended on a cliffhanger where the girl he found murdered was actually still alive. So it definitely is sowing the seeds of interest. I'm curious to see what happens and where the story's going. The characters seem unique and interesting. Like I said in that reaction last week, I didn't expect it to be as quirky and full of humor as it is. I was anticipating a real kind of serious tone, sci-fi, mystery, drama kind of a show. And it might very well get there, I'm not sure. And even the whole thing about time travel, that's not definitely on the cards yet as far as I know as a first timer. That could definitely not be a part of it. But having said that, the title of this episode is called Time Travel Paranoia, so there goes that theory. Okay, as you know, this is a timer-based reaction. You can catch an early release over on my Patreon. Are you ready? Am I ready? Let me just check. So, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Was it Maurice? What's her name? I've got to learn all the names, guys. So they call him Okarin as a nickname. So she was stabbed to death. But he didn't look at her face. You're acting weird, man. But I think that's his trope. Is this that 15 minutes that she was talking about that they met? You're crazy. Makise. She's not running, she's sauntering. You're crazy. Oi, and oh, there's something. She's privy to the time travel gossip. I like the opening. Wait, these subtitles aren't in English. They were English in my last one. What's happened? Have I time traveled? I remember specifically talking about how the lyrics make no sense when they're translated into English. Interesting. Okay. Anime Lab. This is where I get it from. It's cool nonetheless. We're seeing a lot of images that we've seen in that first episode. Saw the satellite in the building, a cicada. The cast of characters is going to grow. Time Travel Paranoia. Sciencey. She's the lecturer. It was a guy last time. She ain't a ghost. You think so? There's something weird going on. Objection. Dara is very embarrassed. She's being very diplomatic. Hoyin. Is that what I should call him? Hoyin? Hot. Makise Kirasu. He doesn't like her. She's really mocking him. Who's this organization he keeps talking about? He's got that crazy laugh down pat. Do-do-do. Kangaroo. Sorry, I'm struggling too, love. Supernatural sword. An exorcism. You need a possessed person. But he's a dude. But he's a dude. He's a dude. Okay, we've established that he's a dude. He looks great. I like her. She's cute. She's very cute. Shinra. Yes? Sheena? I don't remember. Arigato. The animation's amazing. Mayuri. I said that wrong. Mayuri. So it's still the same day. So something's happened to him. Has he accidentally created a time machine in his phone or his microwave or something? Yeah, he's big. What's up? What's up? That's old. Well, the show's old. Yes. You've never seen corn before. Simone. Okay, he has to be a supervillain. He's got the laugh down pat. Corn. Don't bite it. You cook it first. She seems like she's vague. So what is going on? Goodle. I love when they change things like that. It was cancelled, they told you. There's been no incident. Apparently. John Title. Good old CERN. Interesting. So there's a reason why the girl's never seen corn before. Is that a little clue? Just like an Avengers Endgame. Parallel lines. Or is he? Click this link. Don't click the link. "12 results. So he's in a different timeline where people don't know what corn is. Who? Never heard of him. He's in a different timeline. How did he end up where he is? What happened? Why is she taking a photo of a random stranger? Okay. She's out of place as well. My friend. Why would you even say his name if you're just going to walk off? Please and thank you. Yeah, she's in trouble. Hoboing, comma. Coma? She's freaking out. Oh. A maid cafe. The Ocarina of Time. Organization interference. Shut your filthy mouth. Ultra rare. Meow meow. The world's in danger. The gel nanas. You can't use her bananas. Man, you don't mess with other people's bananas. One is enough. Temporary name, I love that. Super annoying. Okay, so use the phone to set up the microwave. So basically a home kit. And it's not there. Is it back? Is it back with the others? Acting fail. It's back. Oh, it's attached and all funky. Okay. So it was never pulled off, and now it's a gel nana. It's attached to the bunch. Time machine. He's got a time machine microwave. Oh, she's turned up. That's twice we've ended on a cliffhanger of her turning up. I really have to pay attention to this show. It's got a lot going on in it, and it's confusing, yes. But I think it's going to start making some sense to me once we get a few episodes deep. When things start getting explained to us, hopefully. But it's got its very own distinctive narrative flow, and it's good. I'm liking it, definitely. It's very intriguing. But I've still got no clue as to what's happening, though. It's definitely not what I expected. At all. So I think he has somehow stumbled upon the technology of time travel through his phone and his microwave. But right now it seems pretty fatal, because you do not want to turn into a gel banana. So we've got this mysterious girl here at the end. Future Gadget Laboratory 2011. So they pulled the banana off, put it into the microwave. I'm glad that his friend Darrow told him only to pull one, because they didn't belong to him. He didn't just go whacking a whole bunch of bananas into a microwave and transporting them to God knows where when they're not yours. I mean, honestly, that's just rude. So I'm glad they took one off, and for it to appear back on the bunch and be a gel banana is very interesting. Now, also the theory they were talking about time travel in this one is just like Avengers Endgame. If you've seen that movie, it's amazing. Whenever you go back in time and change something, you don't necessarily go back to the time you just left. You cause a branch, which I found intriguing in the movie and is going to play out interesting here. So whenever time travel happens, there's multiple branches of realities. Am I getting that right? It's not like Back to the Future where you go back in time and you change something and you go back and you're in that same reality, but things are different. Or maybe not. That's not really explained in that. I mean, who knows time travel is ever going to be a legit thing or not. I mean, we can have our hope, right? But it'd be very dangerous to go back and do something and just change everything. And there's always the assumption that CERN is actually doing something right now. The Mandela effect is a pretty big subject on the internet if you look in the right places. Yeah, it's an intriguing concept to me. I love my sci-fi and I love time travel stories. So this is definitely building up slowly and just getting the world and the characters into position and just really slowly unveiling the story. Definitely a mystery, and it's intriguing. It really is. So, episode 3 coming up. I might binge a few. This is cool, and it's freezing cold and raining. God damn, it's the best day to be inside watching anime. Anyway, guys, catch you next week. Thanks for watching.